What's up everyone, this is SliferKing here, and today I'm finally bringing to a deck profile which I've been saying for months, which I'll be doing on the channel, and that is the Advanced Crystal Beast deck profile. So the reason, admittedly, it's taken this long is for a couple of reasons. Firstly, the issue we have in the UK with the postal system. Yeah, I'm not going to go too much into that. So obviously trying to get in some of the cards was a bit of a pain because there was a bit of a waiting time. But the other reason was because I just wanted to make sure that the deck profile I was building was one I was pretty certain of making, I guess you could say. Because obviously you've got Pure Crystal Beast and you've got this variant, which is the Advanced Crystal Beast. So the Advanced Crystal Beast is basically dark versions of Crystal Beast, and some of the effects are kind of similar, but some of the effects do work well with some of the other combos. So let's get into the deck and see what is what. So first off, I'm going to be starting off with the monsters. So I'm going to be running probably a staple in most Advanced Crystal Beast decks, that being 3 copies of Advanced Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. So I should mention one rule, so one piece of text that is on all of the Advanced Crystal Beasts is you have to have Advanced Dark on the field, otherwise the card will go to the graveyard. So its effect is, if this card is summoned, you can place one of your Advanced Crystal Beast monsters that is banished, or in your hand, deck, or graveyard, face up in your spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell. So this helps out late game as well, because quite a few Crystal Beasts will end up being banished. Also, if this face up card is destroyed in a monster zone, all the Crystal Beasts have this second effect. You can place it in your spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell, instead of sending it to the graveyard. Now, in some instincts, this is a good idea to go for because I'll explain the reason why. But in some aspects, it's actually good to have a good amount of Crystal Beasts in the deck profile, which I'll explain later. Also, I'm actually running 3 of the regular Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus, just for a similar reason, just to get some more Crystal Beasts on the field. So yes. The next card I'm running is 3 copies of Advanced Crystal Beast Cobalt Eagle. So this is basically your terraforming for the Crystal Beast. So you can discard it from your hand, and then so you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard, and you can add 1 Advanced Dark from your deck to your hand. Mind you, I don't know why you'd want to activate it from the field. Most of the time you're gonna just send it from the hand to the graveyard. So yes, this is basically your terraforming of the deck. Then I'm running 2 copies of Advanced Crystal Beast Ruby Carbuncle. Originally, I was running this at 1, but quite a lot of the time I actually ended up having Crystal Beasts on the field as spell and traps. So I actually needed to kind of clear them out. So having Carbuncle is, some people running at 1, but I like it too, because basically what this does is, when this is in your spell and trap zone, you can activate its effect to basically special summon this and all the other Crystal Beasts that are in the spell and trap zone. So this could help with Exceed plays and potentially fusions as well. And for the other 2, I have Advanced Crystal Beast Topaz Tiger. So this one, all Advanced Crystal Beast monsters you control gain 400 attack and defense, and monsters your opponent controls loses 400 attack and defense. So this helps out as well with the Ruby Carbuncle strategy, because basically you can bring this onto the field and it gives it a bit of a power boost. And then for the one-offs, I'm running 1 Amber Mammoth. So this is this one in particular is a protection spell, so it helps protect your Advanced Dark. And then for the other 2, I'm running Emerald Tortoise and Amethyst Cat. So those are all the Crystal Beasts, but obviously it wouldn't be a Crystal Beast deck without your Rainbow Dragon. So I'm running 2 copies of Rainbow Dark Dragon, because obviously they're darks. And then I'm running 2 copies of Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon. So that's all the monsters. So I'm just going to move that to the side, like so. So now we get to the spells. So first off, I'm running 3 copies of Crystal Bond. Crystal Bond doesn't need too much explaining, so it's basically a searcher for your Crystal Beast. So you can add 1 to your hand and then place a Crystal Beast monster with a different name from your deck face up in the spell and trap zone. So yep, not too much explaining on that. Then we got 3 copies of Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. This works well with your ultimate crystal beasts, so basically Rainbow Dark Dragon. So during your main phase, you can normal summon 1 crystal beast monster in addition to your normal summon / set. So that helps you get more crystal beasts onto the field. Also, so you can destroy 1 crystal beast card you control or in your hand, and if you do, add 1 crystal / crystal spell / traps from your deck to your hand. Also, so going back to the oh yeah, sorry about that. Oh no, sorry, I'm getting the effects confused. It's this one. So this is Awakening of the Crystal Ultimate. So this is the one that works well with Rainbow Dark Dragon, because you reveal it from your hands and you can add a Rainbow Bridge or Rainbow Reflection from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. Then another ability you can do is special summon 1 crystal boost monster from your hand, deck, graveyard, or spell and trap zone. And then for the other 3 OVs, I'm running 3 Advanced Dark, because obviously your Advanced Crystal Beast will need this card. Then I'm running 3 of Rainbow Bridge. Then for the 1 OVs, I'm running 1 Crystal Beacon. 2 Foolish Burial Goods. The reason I'm running 2 Foolish Burial Goods is for the Soul Trap card in the deck, which is Crystal Mirage. So Crystal Mirage, its ability is when this is in the graveyard. Just looking for the actual ability. There it is. You can banish this card, place 1 Crystal Beast monster from your deck, from your hand, deck, or graveyard face up in the spell and trap zone as a continuous spell. So it helps out with some other plays as well. So that is the main deck, but obviously we've got an extra deck. So first off, I'm going to go through the fusions. So first off, I'm running 2 copies of Ultimate Crystal Rainbow Dragon Overdrive, along with 2 copies of the regular Rainbow Overdrive. So I was actually a bit surprised about how easy it is to go into these later game. But yes, yeah, I was a bit surprised about that. And because there's a lot of rank 4s, so because there's a lot of level 4s and level 3s, that means we can go into Exceed plays. So I'm running 1 copy of Gem Knight Pearl, 1 copy of Dark Rebellion Exceeds Dragon, 1 39 Utopia, a 1/1 Sun Honor Arc, number 82 Heartland Draco, Lightning Chidori, Go 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 Cowboy, and for the 2 rank 3s I'm using a Wind Up Zen Mains and also a Levia the Sea Dragon, because we do have quite a few banished monsters. Now, one other thing is I tend to go for the rank 4s more than the rank 3s, but it's always good to have that option. So that has been a deck profile of my Advanced Crystal Beasts. Like I said, is it? I would say Crystal Beasts maybe not the most competitive deck in the world, but is it fun to play? I would say so. So yes. So, I hope you've enjoyed today's deck profile. If you did, then please make sure to like this video and also subscribe to the channel to know when my newest Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon openings or deck profiles will be coming out. I hope you've enjoyed, and for now, this is SliferKing signing out.